Hello everyone, MrBean35000vr here, and I've got Chadderz with me.
Hello!
So, a long time ago, I started work on a mod for New Super Mario Bros. Wii that I never made public at all. It's an interesting idea. Basically, what would the game be like if we added online multiplayer to it?
We both love this game. We did actually do a series on YouTube, I think, a long time ago.
Yes, it was on Nimbus. It was on
good
Nimbus
fun.
back in the day.
It was a good fun game, but the problem is I live away from home now, and you know it would be really nice to be able to play a game like New Super Mario Bros. Wii with my brother, but given that I live away, it's very difficult because you would not have to be in the same room, and that doesn't work.
Nintendo has always been rather about everyone gather around in front of the television, have a good time together, multiplayer games like that. But
which is great if you have a lot of friends, but we don't. So,
dude, I wasn't going to say such things, but anyway,
it's true.
But I think there's equal merit having an online part of it.
Absolutely.
So I set off on a project to do that, and recently I picked it back up again. Only this time I decided to make it a tad more generic, so it could work for more games than just New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
The idea being that any game that you've got for Wii
that has local multiplayer,
you can turn it into an online game by both of you being able to play the game on your own Wiis, and the Wiis talk to each other, so that you all see the same thing.
As if you were sitting in the room
together. As if you were in the room together.
And we're going to demonstrate this here using New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is the very foundation of the project.
Now, it's not very complete yet, so but let's get straight on with it. So I'm going to turn on my Wii U here.
Right, now first of all, let me just explain. We've got two cameras for a very specific reason. We're going to show you that there's no funny business involved in all of this, because
we genuinely did it.
Yeah. Basically, so we got the room overview camera, which is this guy. Hello. He's showing you the two televisions that we have in this room. What right now?
Grand tour.
Yeah. We're going. Chadderz is going to grab the other camera that's pointing me in. Whoosh! I'm gone. And you're going to see.
So this is my Wii U.
That's the Wii U on the right.
Oh, you're getting bloody there it is. That's the Wii U.
There it is.
There we go. Wonderful. So there's my Wii U. Here's my Wii U's Wiimote. Ta-da!
It's not switched on. Switched on. There you go.
Beautiful. Right, okay, so I'm going to select Wii menu and TV only.
Okay, well, while he's busy setting up, I'm going to switch on the Nintendo Wii using this Skyward Sword remote.
Yeah, Skyward Sword. Excellent game.
Now, that says boot me, so I'm going to briefly going to use my GameCube controller to get away from boot me. Hope you don't mind. And get into the homebrew channel where we've got our special app all lined up. So I'm going to connect up my Wii remote, and I've got control of the TV that you're seeing in the preview right now. That's the one I'm controlling. You can see it in the preview up top, and Chadderz is kind of pointing at me with the camera.
Yeah. Sorry. Hello. There you are.
Point somewhere.
So I'm gonna on my screen. I'm gonna select the homebrew channel.
I'm going to start my boot procedure because the Wii is a bit slower.
No, it doesn't have to be a Wii and a Wii U. It's just we happen to have a Wii and a Wii U. So
actually, we've got a lot of Wiis, but the thing is, we're out of working Wii power supply, so we can only switch one of them at a time.
Right. Wonder if you should switch cameras.
Right now? No, I want to stay on this camera for a little bit longer because I want to show the save files. Because when the game actually gets started,
good idea.
You'll be able to see that they don't have the same save data. So that's another testament.
We're not finished. This is like the very, very first version. So like it's just hot off the press. So it's not very pretty at the moment, as you can see. Unless you like white writing on a black screen. It's really pretty.
It's based on BrainSlug. BrainSlug is Chadderz' creation that was designed to help make game mods easier by deliberately replacing methods directly.
It's a coding thing. Now,
as you can see on the big preview, that oh yeah, I've got it too. A host, B guest. If I say host, it's
going to say host, and I'm going to say guest, and at that point, our two Wiis
should hopefully start interfacing with each other, like so.
And all of a sudden,
the game begins.
The game begins. On
Room
both
overview. You can see both the games have started at this point.
And now on my remote, I can press 2.
Incidentally, I am still player 1 on my own machine.
I can press 2. And it will advance both Wiis in the exact synchronization. Therefore, we can play online multiplayer together.
Now, before I let you get into the game, I'm just going to briefly show you the home menu. Which,
good fun.
Now, despite the fact that I am player 1,
yep.
I've got a player 2 cursor.
And I'm also player 1, because we're both player 1 on our own Wiis, you see. But on the joint fake Wii,
you can even see that you've got this mysterious empty battery Wii remote here.
If you look really closely, the battery meters are live.
Actually, different. So
they are different Wiis. So let's get on with this.
Now, next preview, you'll be able to see that the save data is different. One of them has 2 files.
So the Wii U only actually has 2 files. Now, we plan to synchronize this, but at the moment we haven't yet finished.
We just have this one synchronized save file here. So let's crack on with it. I'm going to change the preview now. So you're going to have the big preview over there, and the webcam is going to be on the bottom. Now let's select 2 players and get it going. Yeah, sure. you'll be able to see the HDTV on the second preview.
Just rotate slightly, sorry. There we go.
Let's get the game going. Come on, you're in charge.
Sorry. Oh, off we go. And let's play some New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And the great thing is that when I go home, we can still play it.
Indeed. So,
the load times have been a little bit longer on this one because we have to synchronise the loads between the two Wiis.
But they're not so bad.
The
So
load
we're going to go
times-
to World 1 2 because that level's
It's
pretty
a
awesome.
pretty awesome level, and we suck at the tower.
We do. We genuinely
We
do.
are. I am.
we did
I am
a previous
properly
take where
awful
we
on
were
this game.
quite terribly
Yeah.
terrible at the tower. So let me show you what's going on here. Then I'll be Luigi and he's going to be Mario, just
Yep.
like the old times. And here we go.
It's just like the good old days. And the great thing is, it just feels completely smooth. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, we're on a local network, so the latency is really low. Now, if you
Yeah.
play it over the internet, which we have already tried, it does work.
You want to see some of that? I've got some links in the description.
It's
I
got
can't
about
hit this thing.
100 milliseconds of input latency on the internet.
Right, I got this.
But on a local network, it's got practically no latency.
Oh.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm now having to concentrate on the game. I'm really bad at it, my god. So they're not completely synchronized yet. There are a few things that don't work, but that's just bugs that need to be fixed. It's not.
And it's not like
a
we're
problem.
not going to fix them. As usual,
So far, we've only tested
of that?
this with New Super Mario Bros. Wii and, for some bizarre reason, Mario Kart Wii.
Mario Kart Wii just seems like...
And it works with both of those.
Can you...
Sorry.
They deliberately did this, didn't they? Aha! I found an alternate way up. Oh, thank you.
No trouble. Oh, dear. I'm so bad at this game. Right. Yes. So we tested Mario Kart Wii and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. There probably will need to be, for each game, a little bit of work put into the thing. It won't probably just work out of the box with every single game in existence. So, for example, for this game, we had to add a little bit of specific logic to handle the game's RNG. Who knew this game had an RNG, but it does.
It does.
And,
it actually does a lot.
It does more than you think it would, yeah. Until we synchronized it, we had no hope.
We were just thinking everywhere.
It was pretty bad. And a couple of things don't work. So at the moment, anything to do with the accelerometer doesn't work. So unfortunately, Wii Sports wouldn't work. Because
if you're wondering why we're not shaking to pick each other up and stuff like that,
Yeah.
that's why. And I'm not tilting the controller either.
Yeah, we're not going to tilt the controller or anything because the accelerometer doesn't synchronize properly. But that can all come in time. You know, we've got the basics there. It just needs a bit more work.
That was good. That was meant to be a wall hop, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Oh, excellent.
Awesome.
Indeed.
And there we go. That is
New Super Mario Bros. Wii
New
online
Super Mario Bros.
multiplayer.
Wii online multiplayer. I could be sitting in another city right now and it would work just like this.
Indeed.
A bit more lag.
Again, check out the description for a link to Twitch where we actually did that, and maybe we'll be doing more of that over the coming days as well. I would imagine.
I hope so.
Now we're going to try this level. I'm just going to throw it out that this game might just randomly decide to give up on us at any point. It's not, believe it or not, that's not the fault of our networking. It's a different problem
It's a bit
entirely.
dodgy.
It's the dodgy Wii that we're using. Unfortunately, you want that mushroom.
It's some. Oh gosh.
Yeah, this one might just randomly black screen.
Sometimes
without really
discrete
any of that.
errors, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Anyway,
This guy. Got me.
he's pretty cool.
Let's get some Yoshis up in here. Where are they? Here we are.
Yeah, Yoshi's work. Yoshi's are fine. Oh. So yeah, I mean, we had to do basically very, very little game-specific stuff, just the RNG, which is the really cool thing about this, is that most of what we've done is just completely generic and will work out of the box. Maybe there's a potential to extend this to GameCube games being played on the Wii and to
that'd be grand.
and to virtual
That
console
really would be
games.
grand.
I'm not promising anything yet, but we'd certainly like to look into it, if nothing else.
Oh god, no, my Yoshi!
Wow.
Oops. So despite the accelerometer I shook my remote, which could cause a desync, which is the main problem. But we'll see. Nothing appears to have gone wrong yet.
Alright.
Doesn't always go
Proceed
wrong.
as normal. No! Wow.
Oh, I'm all alone in the world.
So good at this game. Yeah, we need to really get back into practice at this.
Yeah.
Save me, Luigi.
I got you.
Oh!
I didn't mean to. I promise.
I know. Oops. I found. Oh.
No.
Yeah,
What?
What?
I'm clever. You don't know the half of it, dude. Wait, how am I even gonna get this thing? I need you. I need
We've
help.
already got it, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, whatever. I want it again. Come on, over here.
Teamwork! We're so good at
Come on.
teamwork. Just not in video games. Oh, come on, that's perfect. What's wrong with you?
This is the worst thing.
I'm so mad at this game. Oh my gosh.
Come
Yes!
on!
No!
God almighty, dude! Oh,
You go on
yes!
top. Right, let's go.
That was good.
For our wee crashes.
I'm glad we did that.
Ridiculous.
So good, dude.
So you won't be able to play different regioned games like this. So
Presumably not, anyway.
well,
Some games might just work.
maybe with a bit of game-specific logic,
Yeah.
but like you wouldn't just be able to out of the box
Whoa.
use an NTSC
Fire.
copy of this game with a PAL copy. That wouldn't
Ooh.
work. So you'd probably have to be looking at people with the same region of disc as you.
Oh, no, come
And
back.
similarly, if the game is only single player, like I don't know, Skyward Sword or something,
This is not going to randomly add
this is not going to like magically add multiplayer.
Are you going to get the coin then?
No,
I can get it.
good.
I can totally
Good
do
for
it.
you. I'm going to move on now. I just killed 2 Hammer Bros.
Hold on.
I know.
Fine, we don't want the starter coin.
No,
Don't chastise us. It's not 100%.
it's not 100%. No, what am I doing?
Haha!
Wow. Well, this is depressingly familiar. Anyway, but yes, it is depressingly familiar because it does work.
But it's so addictive. But
It's
yeah.
so good.
So yeah, that's going to be our demo
that
of
concludes
the
our
game.
demo of this game.
Now then, just to finalise this, we're going to
For the style points.
go to the Wii menu via.
Yeah.
I'm
So
going
at
to
this
do
point, the Wii's will diverge again. It turns off when the game ends.
it. So when you see here,
And so on the left, you see
the Wii came back
the
faster.
Wii came back, and then on the
and
right,
the Wii U
the Wii U
does a
eventually
different
joins
boot
it
sequence
has
and
a
goes
different-
immediately
different
back.
menu, different boot sequence. It's a different machine.
Yeah, grab the camera and give them a look at the menu.
Oh,
Easy
dear.
difference to see. There you go, that's that one. The 2 CGP Revolution channels because we're so hype.
Yeah.
Uh,
That is quite funny, actually. But yes,
One of them's a debug channel. It doesn't even work.
it doesn't work.
And on this one, you can see from the preview, it's completely different.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is what we have done. That is what we will be bringing you soon. Once we've ironed out a few more of the bugs, specifically the shake to desync bug,
That would be great, yeah.
and some other ones, which we think is determined based on RNG. And well, I certainly there is another bug involving the Starman. If you pick up a Starman, then the game desyncs like almost immediately, and we have no idea why. We think there's another random number generator that we're not controlling correctly. So
Well,
once we have
definitely
learned
is, but
about that, we will hopefully have a release for you. But in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this tech demo.
This is just a demo. It's coming to a Wii near you soon, hopefully, and hopefully this gets people excited. I mean, you know, a lot of people have been saying to us, "This would be great. I'd love to play a Let's Play with my friend across the world. I've never been able to play with them on these sorts of games."
Maybe you now can.
maybe you now
Also,
can.
riddle me this: does anyone remember the Super Mario Galaxy 2 split-screen multiplayer project? So, what would happen if those two projects were stacked on top of each other? As in, split-screen multiplayer with the Netplay as well, as a bonus.
Who knows?
Who knows? Food for thought.
Not promising anything, but hopefully at some point.
Indeed. Well, I'm really loving the work on this project, so
It's been really good fun,
might
actually,
just
and
entice me to go back to Super Mario Galaxies for a bit. So.
And we plan to open source this project as well, so that other developers can help out and fix any
Indeed.
game-specific stuff in case we don't own a
we
game.
just
or
want to
something.
get the fundamentals down, and then we'll open up a GitHub repository and
Get it going.
yes. And
Awesome.
so if you have a game that we don't, and there's some specific logic that doesn't seem to be working, if you're a coder, you could probably try to add it yourself and get the game syncing. So
I think that's all for now.
yeah, with that in mind, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all again next time.
It's been a pleasure.
Farewell.
Bye-bye.